Hello students of class 4 computer. I am going to teach you computer, a storage and memory device. In this chapter we will learn about data and information, data storage unit, types of memory and storage devices. Students, you all know that the computer cannot work on its own. It means instruction is to be entered manually by a man. We need to enter characters and instructions to make the computer work. These characters could be alphabets, special character, digits, facts or figures, or any elements that is termed as data. This data is processed by a processing unit, and this processing unit is called CPU. CPU is Central Processing Unit. When the processing unit processes the data in correct order, it is called information. By the processing unit, we get the information. Data is unorganized facts and figure, and processed data is known as information. Now, the unprocessed data is meaningless, and when it is organized or converted into information, it becomes useful and meaningful. Now, let us go through the next topic, data storage unit. Data storage unit, whatever type of instruction we feed into computer, it gets converted into a set of codes which is formally a machine understandable code, which is represented by numbers 1 and 0. A computer can understand only two states, that is on or off. On is represented by 1 and off is represented by 0. The two digits are called binary digit. The data is converted in the computer memory in the form of small bits and is then measured in bytes. Go to page number 7 and you can see the distribution of how many bits make a byte and so on. The memory size is as follows. 8 bits is equals to 1 byte. 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte, 1 KB. 1024 KB is equals to 1 megabyte, 1 MB. 1024 megabyte is 1 gigabyte, 1 GB. 1024 GB is 1 terabyte, 1 TB, so on. Now, next topic is types of memory. Here we have already discussed about the storage and memory device, but dear students, do you know that there are different types of memories too? Yes. So on the basis of that, we will divide the memory and we will classify the memory into two parts, that is internal memory and external memory. The internal memory are RAM and ROM, whereas the external memory are of 4 parts: hard disk, CD disk, DVD, Blu-ray disc, flash, pen drive and memory card. Now, the internal memory. The internal memory is further categorized into RAM and ROM. It is also known as primary memory or main memory. It is designed to store data and instruction while the computer is working. The data is stored in memory is deleted when the computer is turned off. It is a very easy way to access data and programs from the internal memory, as it is fast and of all forms. To get processed data storage by primary memory. Now, RAM. The full form of RAM is random access memory. RAM stores the information temporarily and works like a blackboard and can be easily rewritten over it. The information is lost when you turn off the computer and when the power goes off. Now, the example could be calculator. Children, when you enter some information into it, the moment you turn off the calculator, all the data is deleted. Now, ROM. ROM is read and only memory. ROM holds up the instructions when the computer is in use. The instructions stored in ROM cannot be changed but can be read. So here you can store the information even when the power is switched off. Dear children, in this session we have discussed how we can store data information and how data work in the form of memory size. This is the first part of the chapter, and you have to revise the topic taught today in the session. Thank you.